Obviously, Saturday night you're facing Mac on Amir Khani. This is a huge challenge for you. What were your thoughts when you heard you got that fight?
Uh, I knew I was going to get that fight sooner or later. We fought in the same card. I fought twice in the UFC. We both fought in the same card both times. I was in his hometown, I can't remember, a couple of years ago for a show, and they were talking about it in there, and I knew then I was going to get that fight. I had it in my head. Like 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, I'll have that fight soon. I'll have that guy soon. So when I got it, it was an immediate yes. I knew I was going to have it, so I'm happy.
Do you think he'll cause any problems for you anywhere at all?
The only problem really is, like, I think he might have looked a little bit sharper than me with a suit, and he is a bit of a hunk. And I can't compete with that, you know what I mean? My eyebrows sometimes connect in the middle. I've got a shit beard going on, and he's well groomed. What can I say? He's got a tie. I got no tie. Like, you know, that's the main problem.
Since you come to the UFC, if we're talking about averages, one fight a year,
Yeah.
are you can't be happy with that. But I know that there's circumstances outside that.
Yeah, I'd like to fight. You know, given your health, I'd like to fight 3 times a year. 3 times a year, I'd be happy with that. But yeah, once a year is. But the good thing is, I've been developing. I've been making improvements. I'm not one of these guys. You know, if he hasn't got a fight, he's in the gym. On that TriStar last year, I was there probably 9 out of 12 months. You know, I was there most of the year, and it felt like I was in camp most of the year as well. I wasn't going out partying. I wasn't messing around. I was training hard with my team, helping others get ready for fights. I was getting, you know. So yeah, I'm always making improvements, whether I'm fighting or not. So
It's really interesting because last year when you went to TriStar, that's when a lot of the Brits were going. Tom Breed, Joe Duffy as well from Ireland, Stevie Ray, Joanne Calderwood as well. And it seems to have calmed down a little bit now. Why do you think that?
I don't know really, but the only person that's not there now is Breeze. He's come back now, so there's still a lot of us out there. It's me, Joe Duffy, obviously. Yeah, there's still people coming over. I'm sure Stevie's going to come back over one day, but yeah, Darren Stewart came over as well. There's been a lot of guys come out. It's good. I don't know why it's quieting down. Maybe it's the cold. I don't know. It's pretty cold.
And you have a great coach there as well. So, you know, Faris Sahabi, how's it been to train under him?
Yeah, it's great working with such a good tactician, but you know, there's not just Perez. There's a whole team of guys there. You know, I'm not just working with one coach. There's a whole team of guys helping us out, and you know, my teammates. Louis Sanadaki stood over there, hiding in the back, but he's been a huge help in this camp, and it's great to have those guys around in the gym.
For you now, look, for years we've been talking about you in the UK as one of the ones to watch. You finally got that UFC shot. You're back again now. Look, Makwan, in all honesty, he's a very tough opponent. This is the toughest guy you face. Looking at it now from face value, do you feel that this is the fight that you needed now to prove that Arnold Allen is on that level? He is on that UFC level.
Yeah, more so than he has the hype. He has the hype behind him. You know, he's got a big following, and he's got more hype than achievements. But it's good for me. Like, all I have to do is turn up and win, and I'd steal that hype. You know, and I make myself legit. I put myself up there. So.
Well, you've said in the past anyway, because obviously you started, you know, you went pro really young, as we've mentioned before, and, you know, I think you've said before, like, people do constantly underestimate you because you are quite young.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe he's underestimating you a bit in this fight as well?
No, I'm sure he's from a good camp, you know, like, he's had plenty of fights as well. You know, everyone in the UFC, we all know that you don't get to the UFC by being shit, but there's the odd guy out there, but, you know what I mean, so I'm sure he has respect.
So, you know, both of you, you've both been out actually for 13 months, so you both fought on the same fight card last year. Does that bother you at all? Do you think you might have any ring rust, or this year you're hoping to fight a lot more?
I want to fight a lot more, but I'm not going to have no ring rust. I've been training every day still, so I haven't been out for a year on my ass, so yeah.
As a percentage, how much have you been able to show of your full skill set in the UFC so far?
Let's go with 10%.
10%.
Yeah. There's another 90 to come.
Got up on the face-off there. It's always interesting watching fighters face off, seeing the dynamic. Sometimes there's animosity, sometimes there's mutual respect. You walked straight up to him and went, "Nice suit, mate." What do you make of Makwan as a fighter, but what do you make of him as a guy as well?
I think he's a wild fighter, but I think he's a good guy. And I've seen him at shows, and he's always been cool. He's a very emotional guy, but I'm sure it's all part of the show. So. He's a nice guy.
And if you can predict the fight, how do you predict it's going to go down on Saturday night?
However I want.
That's a bold play.
Yeah.
want to talk about the TriStar British kind of conflict here because there's a massive fight coming up that everyone's talking about. Michael Bisping from the UK against George St Pierre from TriStar, where you train. Where do you stand on that, man? Are you going to make a prediction on that one?
Yeah, having trained with George, you know, I think he's going to win. I'm sure he's got it. He's one of the smartest guys I've seen, you know, in the sport. So I'm sure he's going to come up with a solid game plan. And he's bought me lunch a couple of times, so I can't bet against him. You know what I mean? And until Bisbee sort of pulls the finger out and buys me some lunch, maybe I'll change sides.
Yeah. How much has the buzz in the gym changed since GSP's announcement that he's actually returning to competitive action again? Has that sort of lifted everybody else in the gym as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, we're always training hard, you know. He's in the gym a lot anyway, so yeah, it doesn't. We're always working hard. You know. There's a whole team there, guys. A whole team of fighters. So.
And finally, why should fans tune in on Saturday night?
Well, you get to watch me fight. That's a good enough reason, surely. Come support the British there, you know.
I'm a bit disappointed. Why have we not got an English breakfast tea? What's this one that you've got?
I'm cutting weight. It's green tea.
Can't be splashing out on the
Yeah.
breakfast tea.
It's become a media day tradition, though.
It is.
Germany, your first fight, you turned up. You were just about to answer your first question and you stopped everybody so Luke Barnett could give you a cup of tea. Is this your thing now, every media day, cup of tea?
It's just I like the tea, like when I'm cut, you know.
True
But
British.
they didn't have no lemon ginger one, so it's not as good. But,
Okay.
well,
It's been lovely to speak to you.
thank you.